Hello everyone, what's up, what's going on? How is it hanging? What's the vibes? I need to get music playing. I immediately realized that as soon as I click live, but how's everyone doing? I know I'm super duper late and I will get to explaining my literally crazy ass mother freaking day. I am exhausted, to be quite honest with you. I just feel so like life sucked out of me. Not terribly, I'm still here, still alive, still kicking. But dude, today I just don't know, man. Why? Yeah, I literally just got home, so I'll explain what I did today, in a moment. So sorry, I need to make sure I get the music playing, or else that'll just never happen, and then we'll just be sitting here in silence for like the whole live. So there we go. I also have the most amazing gourmet meal, as you can see in the title of the live, and you can just see. Hold on, I need to post on my live account that I'm live. You know the vibes. Here we go. There we go. Posted. I have the best meal ever. Look at this. Ready? Ready? Taylor getting so real. Never listen. What's up? It's been so long. How have you been? I hope you're doing amazing. Thank you for stopping in. Hello. Look at this. My amazing meal. I have pizza rolls. I have 3, 6, 9 pizza rolls. Counted 7 earlier. Don't know how I did that. And then a hot dog, lovely hot dog, a plain hot dog too, dare I say, am I any level of crazy for eating a plain hot dog? I don't know. I really don't know. People say that I am, and I just don't believe it. But, yeah, so let's just get hanging, get chilling, you know what I mean? This is my dinner. What should I eat first, hot dog? Yeah. Ten. And I turn it sideways. Does anyone else do that? You hit it sideways. This is what I'm talking about. I've talked about this before on live. Exactly. Eating like a literal queen. Like, and what about it? But I eat it like this. You know what I'm saying? And Sock's already one side of the room. She hates me. She hates me so bad. I have to let her out. That door shuts so weird, so I don't know if you can hear that, if it sounds like so cryptic when I open and close it. But honestly, I think why I feel so right now is because I need water and food in my system. I don't even feel hungry, but it's like I know I need food, you know. But how's everyone's day? What's going on? I went to a pickleball tournament, and my dad's playing in it. My dad's playing in the pickleball tournament. I didn't get to watch him today because he is playing today. He's playing tomorrow. So that was super interesting, I guess. I don't know. It was cool to see for a little bit, and then, so for those who don't know, I'm taking a certified personal training course, and my dad told me that there would be like a vendor sort of thing, type, like a booth, I guess, there that was like about like personal training in pickleball, and that's like what I want to go into. And there just wasn't one. So that was like the whole purpose I went, because like my dad wasn't even playing today, so there, like I was just watching like strangers at that point, which like whatever, but like it's still fun. Was wonderful. What'd you do? What'd you do? But sorry, I'm chewing, and I don't want to chew and, talk at the same time. But, so I go to this, and this is not like that. This is not, it's not giving. It's not giving. It's not giving. There's no, like, training tent or anything like that. And I was like, what do you want about? and we just wasn't there. So I watched these. We went to this like random court that was like a what's it called? It was like one of those. It was like the main court, I guess. Like it was like the court that like was meant for most of the like medal matches, like all the people that were like winning and that stuff. But there was like one game that was just like a pre-medal match, I think it was called. And we were watching. I watched 3, 4, 5 games. I watched 5 games, and then I literally went into. I think this is why I feel so. Is because I was doing my course recently. And then I just sat, there was like an indoor area, and I just sat in there, and I literally was doing that work for the rest of the night. Like, I'm not even joking. From like, I would say from like 4:30 till 6, I was sitting there, maybe, like 5, or no, till 7, and doing my work. And I took one of those like section quizzes, and that was 50 questions, and I took that, and I passed. So good. We love exercising. It's so much fun. And like, it took me so long, and it still takes me so long. Sometimes I have to remind myself that I enjoy exercising. Like, there'll be days I have no motivation. I don't want to get up. I don't want to do it. Today I almost didn't go. But like that feeling afterwards, or even during, like mostly if you have like a good playlist, a good podcast on, or like whatever you're listening to, and you just start to get into it, you know what I mean? I enjoy it so much. And yeah, but sometimes I have bad days, sometimes I have good days, but man, exercising, it hits. No matter how long you do it too. Sometimes I just did it for 30 minutes today, and I still was like, I killed it, you know what I mean? Slayed, queen. But, do you mean gear, just like clothes that you got? Because I need to do that, but I'll be balling on a budget. And that's okay. That's okay. There's places that I can go to that will still give me my cheap clothes, you know. Target's like not becoming cheap anymore, which is like a little bit scary for me. Sandwich, I mean, it's a hot dog. If you consider it a sandwich, if you want to get into that, but I eat it sideways, so technically the way I eat it, it is a sandwich. Boom, boom, boom. My dad sent me a list of all the vendors that were there, because some of them weren't there today. Obviously the one that I was supposed to see was not there, and I'm trying to see I literally think that the one, oh wait, oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. I was looking at this one, and it was like a spa type place, and I was like, bro, what is this? I was like, this ain't, like, I was like, dude, I have to like go through all these and like paste these onto Google and figure out if these are it. But then the one right underneath the spa one, I think, I don't know, let's see. Well, what is it, Kenny? Slay Girl Queen I always mix this up. Slay Girl Queen Pussy Boss. I found it, but it's not loading. Oh my god, that's funny. I mean, like, that, like, what, I wasn't putting it in that type of terms, but that's, like, funny. That is, like, food, house. I mean, makes sense. But, you know what's so funny? And it's so crazy to think about. You know how sometimes, like, there'll be memes, like, girls will be like, why can't we go back in time? Like, whenever, like, there'll be jokes about, like, if there's gonna be, like, a whole world war, you know what I mean? And girls will be like, oh, like, why can't we go back to, like, when we were cooking and cleaning and stuff like that? It is so funny, just because I would not survive. I would not, like, I barely know what the proper time to put this hot dog in the microwave for. And I know you can boil them. I don't know how long you can boil them for. I know nothing. I don't know. Like, I would not survive. I am not survive. Like, no matter what situation I'm in, I am still stuck. Like, no matter if women are cooking and cleaning, I'm stuck. Mostly cleaning, bro. Oh my god. Anyway, I don't understand. I cannot take on the responsibilities of being a mom. Like, I was thinking about that. I was like, sometimes, like, I just can't do something. I'm like, Mom, can you please do it? And she just somehow does it. How am I supposed to be a mom one day? Like, what? My dad literally needs, like, cough drops or something. But my debate about bloating the house was literally just, like, everyone should be able to do what they want in their life. And then no money is needed. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm chewing, and this, like, makes me talk even slower, and my thoughts even run slower. I hate this, though. I hate whenever you're at the end of a hot dog and you literally just have bun. But I also saw this TikTok that was like, this girl ran through all the costs of how much it is to have a baby in a hospital. And I was like, holy shit, that's so fucking expensive. It was like $2,000, I think, for like the nursery, for the baby to be in the nursery for 2 nights. It was like, and she said she didn't get an epidural or whatever the other thing is that they do. And $2,000 for like something else, I forget. And then it was like, I think she said it was like $350 for like a Tylenol or something type thing that they gave her. That was just reminding me of, like, the whole mom thing reminded me of that. I am being a surprise. I'm going to iParty for Halloween, so I'm doing that. So that's gonna be super fun. Super excited for that. My costume isn't like one of those like store-bought things. I just can't be doing that. Like, I'm just not on the budget to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm throwing together something. I don't know. Me and Judy were like talking about making like other stuff to add to my costume. These ain't thrown in the microwave again. Cold. I can't eat food that is supposed to be hot, cold. I don't think so. Luckily, so I don't need a date. Not luckily, not that I don't I like him. He seems like a wonderful guy. But I'm like, okay, I was a little bit worried about having to bring a date. Not that I would have to, but like, you know, that thing that we set up in live whenever we were like, hey, if she brings her guy, I should bring a guy. Yeah, what are you guys doing for Halloween? An angel carrying out a demon head? That is kind of slay. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that costume before. I like costumes that are very, like, not the ordinary, you know what I mean? Like, whenever you look up, like, Halloween costume, and, like, that's what comes up, you know what I mean? Mine is, like, sort of basic, sort of not, but like I said, like, I just can't be slaying on Halloween when I'm balling on a budget. Like, it's really hard to do that. It is really hard to do that. Excuse me. But what was I gonna say though? I forget. Aves might be coming to Florida in December, I think, possibly. possibly late December, she might be coming to Florida, and I'm so excited. I was like trying to like whenever iParty was like set on Halloween, I was like, you should come during Halloween, but I think it was like, I don't know, we were just like maybe not, because like that was school, but like this time in December she'll be on break. That's not like, why would you do that? Like, why? I just don't understand. I was also thinking about going to Halloween Horror Nights on Monday, but I don't think I'm gonna go. I feel like it's too late. It's too late for me to go. It's already like, I don't know. Everything that I had in mind to do in October, it just didn't happen. My mom and I think, are gonna go to a pumpkin patch. I don't know when, but like she was talking about it. But it just didn't happen. I was like, I want to go to Horror Nights. I want to go to Pitbull. I want to go to Jack Harlow. None of that is happening. Also, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh my god, I have my CPR class tomorrow. My CPR in-person class. That's what I was going to say. I am so nervous. It's 2 hours long, and my mom was talking to me about it. She was like, just try and think of it as like it's only 2 hours, you know what I mean? Like, it's not anything too crazy. So I'm a bit nervous because I don't know what the crowd of people is going to be like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like one of those things where it's like a high school class or like a college class, like you know who's going to be there, like the age demographic, but like it could literally be anyone, and like I could be the youngest person there. I could be the oldest person there. I mean, I don't know how old you have to be to take these classes, but I just am a little bit nervous about that. A little bit nervous. Now we're going to put a pin in this because I'm going to go throw these in the microwave for like 15 seconds. And, yeah, because these are cold. So, BRB, don't leave. I think I made them explode. That is not good. Well, actually, most of them did not explode. Luckily, most of them did not explode, but one of them started to, and now I'm getting scared. Ah, they're too hot now. Anyways, CPR class. Guys, I'm so scared, and I don't know what to do, and I really think that there is nothing to do, but I was, like, also thinking, like, what's the attire to a CPR class? Like, I don't know, am I going to be, like, super fucking hot in there? Like, not looking hot, but I'm saying... But am I gonna, like, is it gonna be really hot in the place? Like, I don't know. I just don't know. You make them explode, right? They're not too hot. I mean, they're not, like, burning hot. But I just don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm just scared. And I'm also scared. Oh my god. I am a bit nervous about that. I mean, like, I don't think I could. I don't know. It's like one of those things, like, what are the fucking odds? But then, like, you know, like, fucking, it ends up being your luck that, like, it's one of those things, like, you think, like, oh, there's no way in hell that happens. And then it happens. And, like, I also don't know, like, what the vibe is. Like, are we, like, chill? You know what I mean? I'm really hoping that, like, it's kind of, like, a mix of both, because obviously there has to be a level of professionalism, because, like, you know, like, this is a CPR AED class, but, like, also, like, I'm hoping it's not, and I also don't know, like, okay, this might be stupid, but, like, am I supposed to, like, fucking bring something to write shit down? Like, I don't think I am, but, like, didn't tell me to, so I'm not going to. I'm just so nervous. And, like, okay, this is also something, another thing stupid, but my mom isn't, like, doing it with me, so now I'm scared to, like, drive there alone. Like, I'm scared to get to the destination by myself that I'm literally thinking about leaving like an hour earlier than I have to be there. To make sure I get there and know where I'm going. Because I don't know where I'm going. No, oh my god. Now, I just don't think that's the vibe. I just don't think that's the vibe. I'm trying to look at my email from them and see if it said anything, because I got a thing that was like, reminder, it's tomorrow, and I was like so scared. When I was at the pickleball tournament today, I was like sitting there, and for a second I like blanked. I was like, my thing's tomorrow, and I was like, I don't know the address. Like, that's what I was scared about. I was like, I don't know if I couldn't find the address for a little bit. And I was scared because I was like, who the fuck am I supposed to call about that? But, found it. All it says is please be on time to class. The instructor may prohibit entry after the class has begun to minimize disruption to other students. So it doesn't say. It literally doesn't say. But I'm scared. I'm scared. And I wonder how many people are gonna be in there though, because whenever I was signing up, it was like there's 4 spots open, and I was like, but I don't know like how, like, okay, is that like a big ass class? Like, am I gonna have to do? And I also don't want to have to do stuff in front of people. That's like my #1 worst fear, is like having to do something in front of people there, because I am afraid that I will flop, and they'll be like, loser, idiot. Or what's the, oh my god, did you guys see that video? I really have a feeling we're on like opposite sides of TikTok. But there's this video of Abby Lee Miller, the dance teacher from Dance Moms, and she's like, what did she say? She's like, lazy, boring, tired. Like, she like is making fun of one of the kids, and she's like, lazy, stupid. I have to find the video now. I have to find the video. Lazy. Fuck. I literally, oh, it's lazy, sloppy. I found it. Okay, look.
Sloppy. Boring. Yawning. Sloppy.
She's talking to children like that. Children, she's crazy. Fun fact, I lived like 30 minutes away from where the Dance Moms was shot, and they're also all like my age. So like, sometimes I would see some of them like out, and like one of them, I think it was Paige Highland, she was like for some reason at one of my football games, and like no one knew why. I don't even think we were playing her school. I think she literally just showed up and everyone was like, what? She literally got like crowded. She got like fucking like that, like just imagine going to like a random high school in fucking Pennsylvania and then you still get mobbed. Like she was getting, like, poor girl was getting mobbed by children. What reminds you of Seven Springs? Abby Lee Miller? Reminds you of Seven Springs? She says boring, lazy, yawning. Wait, that's not what she said. I have to find it again. Boring, yawning, sloppy, lazy. Like why? Like why would you? I don't know. I just don't understand. But I hope those girls are fine now. Do you guys get this thing from TikTok every day? It says, ask TikTok, shared a trending question. What's that weird smell you secretly like? Oh. I've never seen the actual studio. I wasn't into Dance Moms, the show, whenever I was growing up. So, like, whenever, like, all, like, dude, this hair is going to be the end of my life, I think. whenever like the girls were talking, you know, everyone's like, oh my god, like Paige Allen's here. I was like, who? And like not like in a meme, but I just didn't watch like shows like that. I don't know. I've always just not been a TV person, I guess. I don't know. So I didn't start getting into it until later, and I still haven't watched the show, but I watched like clips of it, and I'm like, and I feel like I can get a gist of, I know like most of the stuff that has happened just because of like how many TikTok clips I've seen. But Seven Springs is also nice. I was there. It was like off season though, like not skiing season. It was nice the one time I went. I don't know. I went for like some like convention. I almost dropped my pizza roll. I would have cried. It was for a restaurant convention. I had no place being there. I was there with my whole family. But I like, as I said, it was off season. I don't think there was like much to do. Like for me. Hey Clash, what's up, what's going on? No! Whoa, that's so loud. My head. Jump scare. But yeah, I've never been to the dance studio. I was about to say that's something I should do, but I definitely like fully live in Florida now, so like I just cannot be like going like I could on an average day, but I don't know. I have a picture of me doing that, I think. I don't remember though. I also have never been skiing at Seven Springs. I've only been skiing, I don't know where I went. I know it's an old ass, wait, is this it? No. I don't think this is it. I'm trying to figure. No, this wasn't it. It was at like some. This was at like some zoo place. It was like me in a race car. Never mind. But I think I know what you're talking about. But like, is anyone in here like skiing people? Like, do you enjoy going like skiing for like fun? I don't know that I don't, but I just like never. I haven't done it that often to like go. We were never like a skiing family. The online bestie I met was Aves. My friend Aves. She lives in Texas. I live in Florida. Well, I lived in Pennsylvania for the most of the time I knew her. And whenever I moved to Florida, literally the next month I booked a flight and went to Texas to meet her. We met through Twitter on, Twitter through 5sauce. Like, we were on 5sauce Stan Twitter. And we were just, like, in the same group chat. And then, usually at that age, like, friends you make on the internet will eat, like, only a few will last. So we're, like, in this, like, big group chat. And then it got narrowed down to, like, 5 or 4 of us. And then, like, I only kept in contact with her. I don't know. It is so weird because I don't remember, like whenever we were, like, in the big group chat, it wasn't, like, we were always, like, just her and I talking on the side. So it was just so, like, it was so crazy. Skateboarding. Skateboarding is fun. I enjoy skateboarding. I want to get back into that. I want to buy a skateboard and rollerblades. I don't know. I just enjoy outdoor activities. Biking. Bless you. I enjoy outdoor activities that that involve movement of yourself, but does not require running. So like I said, skateboarding, rollerblading, biking, all that stuff. You know what I mean? So, I would like to get back into that. I would like to go skiing again. I've only gone once. I'm sure there's places down here in Florida that, like, do, like, the simulation of the snow and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, they, like, make fake snow and you still go do it. I I liked it. I mean, I feel like skiing is one of those things. I mean, I obviously never started out skiing and then tried skating. But I think that, like, if you can skate, you can ski because you already have, like, the ankle and, like, balance. You have the ankle strength, like, to stop. You can, like, sort of position your body the way you, like, you know how to, like, position your body and, like, when you're moving and stuff like that. And it's super fun for the aesthetic. Yeah, I also see that. I see that. There was this guy I went to high school with that went snowboarding all the time. All the time. At least I think so. I don't know. I could be making that up. But I want to go skiing again. I remember I only fell once, I think. Like after a while of, because we did it for a whole night. We didn't go on any of the crazy courses because it was my friend, she goes all the time. She took me and my other friend, and I think it was his like third time, you know, like he'd gone a few times, but not as much as she does. It was my first time. So we didn't go on like, what is it, Black Diamond or Diamond, like whatever it is. I don't know its color, like I don't know. We didn't go on any of those like crazy courses because I was afraid of even just like jumping off and like getting on the ski lift. But that I didn't have any. I actually think. Oh, actually, my friend Danny had not fell off the ski lift, but like whenever we were getting off, he tripped. And then I remember, let me see if she still has the post up. It was like guess who fell first or something like that. And everyone was like, Taylor. And I was like, bro, what the hell? Let me live. What the hell? I love tubing. I haven't been tubing in so long. Tubing. Sorry, I'm trying to chew. Tubing is so fun. You have to do nothing. All you do is get to go down the hill for fun. You know what I mean? Like a big hill. Like a big ass hill for fun. That, like, there's, like, and then also, like, even that, because, like, at some places, because the place that I went to, the first few years I went, you just have to lug your shit up, you know what I mean? You just have to, like, go up the hill by yourself, and then they added that, like, system where, like, you literally put the tube down, you sit down, and then you latch the thing, and then it drags you up, and then literally all you have to do is, like, pick whatever mountain you want to go down. And that's it. It's so fun. Like tubing is like, I think tubing is literally like the best snow. Let me look up tubing near me. Tubing near me. It's probably gonna be like water tubing. Oh yeah. Snow tubing. It's probably not happening anytime soon anyways. There's nowhere. That's so terrible. Is it like different skiing in Colorado? Like, you know, like all those like rich families that like go out to Colorado. I don't like, you know what I'm saying? I've never done that. I've never been out to, I was about to say I've never been to Colorado. I've been to Colorado for, just to be there, I guess. I don't know. I was just out in Colorado, 2019. It was nice out there. It was actually really pretty in Colorado. Colorado is such a pretty state, and people sleep on it, I think. I've been water tubing. My best friend growing up had a boat. Shout out Ashley. I think she still has it. We went water tubing a lot. And that was so fun too. I completely forgot about that. Water tubing is also fun. I think they... Is jet ski like the... What is it whenever you're... Was that water skiing? Or is that jet skiing? Whenever you're like on the ski like things and you're like holding on like that on the boat. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me look it up. Wait a minute. What? Water skiing is... Did I even say that as an option? Water ski? What the... Wait. It was in the World Games? Damn, but they took it out. Okay, wait, what's wakeboarding? Okay, wakeboarding is just like snowboarding, but on water. Okay. Windsurfing. Has anyone ever surfed before? I've heard both before. I've heard both before. But I just never knew the difference. Like I said, we weren't ever like... I never was really around that stuff, you know what I mean? Holy crap, windsurfing seems so cool. That's windsurfing. I know, I feel like everyone always says surfing is super hard, and that's not even like a thing that's like a, you know, you usually have a handful, you know, some people will tell you it's hard, some people will tell you it's easy. No, I've never heard surfing is easy. I feel like you just have to grow up surfing to be good at it. I mean, obviously, if you like set your mind to it, you know, go do what you want, girl, boss, pussy queen, slay. But I just I feel like surfing is probably the most. Is it a sport? Would you consider it a sport? I don't know. I don't want to slander the surfing people. I'm not trying to, but I would say that's probably the most difficult thing I've heard that is hard to learn. I don't know. I'm trying to think of other stuff. There's wait, hold on. Let me look at the other water sports there were. It's so crazy. I feel like kite surfing, like what? Parasailing is super fun. I've been parasailing twice. I went once with my friend Maddie in Myrtle Beach, and then once with my cousin Sammy, and it was so fun. But the second time, I think whenever I went with her, as if I just did not just name two girls. Whenever I went with my cousin the first time, whenever we were like, they take you out on a banana boat, which I love banana boating as well. Banana boating is so much fun, and it's the best thing ever. I think I would say if you're ever in a situation of banana boat or parasail, which one to do first, I would say banana boat, just because it is so much fun. But they take you on a banana boat out onto like this other boat, and then you wait for your turn to do the parasail. You're usually with like another couple, you know, like another set of two people, whatever. Or I don't know if you're ever alone. I don't think I was ever alone. But I forget if we went second or first, but I just remember feeling so sick on the boat. Like, I've never felt seasick before. I've never obviously been on a cruise ship, but I've never felt seasick before, like whenever I was on the lake with my friends. This was also my second time parasailing, and I was like, I didn't feel seasick last year, like what is going on? And I was literally just sitting there like, oh my god. And like, I'm one of those people, for some reason, I mentally am like ashamed to say like, oh, I feel seasick, or like, oh, I feel motion sick right now. I just don't know why. Something in my brain is telling me that that's embarrassing. And like, I don't get embarrassed. Like, I'm not like, oh, that's embarrassing when other people say they're seasick / motion sick. So I don't know why I like put that on myself. Like, I just put myself to a standard that I just don't understand. I have never gone boogie boarding in Florida. I've gone boogie boarding in South Carolina when I went to Myrtle Beach. I used to go boogie boarding every year. I love boogie boarding. I just haven't done it down here because I haven't gone to the beach that much. But anytime I go to the beach, everyone I go to the beach with is like very much like relaxed at the beach people, and I just don't like that. And I'm not saying like party, you know, pull out the 6-pack, you know. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like, you know, some beach volleyball, you know what I mean, like, or like bocce, or just any sort of game, or like even if you just take like a ball out into the water and you throw it around, you know what I mean. I like am down for that kind of stuff. And everyone in my family literally just likes laying in the fucking sand. Like, I'm so sorry, but that's so boring. Like, that is so boring to me. Like, so, now, it depends on the mood. You know what I mean? If I'm going to the beach often enough, even if I can have one beach experience where I sleep on the beach and then another where I, like, go and have fun, whatever, I'm fine with that. But if someone's like, you're only going to the beach once this year, I'm not spending it sleeping on the fucking sand. Like, I'm so sorry, but why does anyone do that? Why would anyone do that? I just don't understand. Where does it add up? But I love boogie boarding. So I just feel, ultimately what I was trying to say is that I just feel weird boogie boarding alone. You know what I mean? Like, I like feel like I look like an idiot, and like, obviously no one gives a shit. You know, these people that you're seeing at the beach, most likely you're never gonna see again. Who cares if they're like, oh my god, that girl's boogie boarding alone? But I don't know what scorpion it is. I'm assuming you're talking about like when the board like hits right into your stomach, or if you get scraped along the shells. Either one, whatever, if that's referring to either of those, both of those are terrible, and it also is humiliating, if anyone sees that. I just hate it. So I recently, like, as I got older too, because I would probably use the boogie board like only a few times, and also whenever I would go with Maddie, we would always just like ride the waves ourselves, you know what I mean? Like, just like body surf, is that what it is? I don't know. We would just do stuff like that. But I also like going out to the point where the waves are like, where they would take you really high, but they're not like crashing yet. You know what I mean? I love that like point of the ocean. And I don't know what year it was, but my cousin was, I think it was her first time at the beach, so she was like afraid to go in the water. And I was like, listen, it is calm after the storm. You gotta get through, gotta push through. And eventually, I think like halfway through the vacation, she ended up being able to go through entirely. But like, it is kind of scary. Like the way, like not like, but like sometimes to get through there, you fucking have to jump under waves, jump over, fucking swim around. You're getting like beat up. And like, I hate whenever you go under. So whenever, which is weird, I never like really thought about going under a wave until I went with my friends in 8th grade. Maddie was like, yeah, you go under the wave and then like you don't get hit. And I was like, holy shit. I like discovered a new fucking level unlocked. And I was like, oh my god, slay. So I would start going under, but then sometimes you go too early, it's like, bam, and fucking, ow, bro, that shit hurts if you go under too early. That shit hurts. Don't do that. Don't do that. Almost, oh. I don't think that's ever happened to me. I think, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've definitely gotten tossed around, but I just think that it all happened so fast that I'm not really thinking of, like, how my body, you know what I mean? I've definitely gone taught. Like, it is just, like, sometimes it's one of those things that, like, you can't even fucking fight it. You're just like, bro, like, I'm just gonna let, like, I just don't know. And then also, another time, I remember, it's so weird. I think I was on vacation with one of my other cousins. Or, I don't know. We always, like, brought people on vacation with us. Anyways, sorry, there's, like, shit in my eye. How many times, we need, like, a counter. How many times there's shit in my eye when I'm on live? But there's Riptide. You know, the thing that, like, pulls you out. Like, say that, like, when there's a big wave. Yeah, I remember my first time, like, riding, like, a wave that, like, boogie boarding a wave that was, like, so high. And, like, obviously I was, like, it was, like, I think whenever I first learned how to boogie board, so I was, like, 6. And, you know, in my mind, the wave is huge. But I just fully remember that moment. I don't know if anyone, like, has a moment, and I'm sure people do, like, when they surf. They, like, I don't know if anyone has that with, like, boogie boarding. But, like, I just remember, like, looking down at my mom and being, like, when I was on that wave. Hey, oh my god. Trying to burn me? Thank you. Holy crap. Hot chocolate. I put it in a butterbeer cup last time, and I don't think I was supposed to do that because it was plastic. Are you supposed to put hot drinks in plastic? I just don't think you're supposed to do that. Ouch. Ouch, this shit hurts. Why was she out? Thank you, Judy. She's not in here anymore. But I remember, like, looking down at my mom and being like, oh my god. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just one of those moments where it's like, and, like, you know, like, I don't know. Like, you know in the movies, like, if, like, something happens and, like, everything's in slow-mo and everyone's looking at the person, like, oh, that was, like, me. Like, I was, like, on the wave and I was looking at it and everyone, like, oh my god, like, this is me. Like, oh my god, like, how high I am. I thought I was the shit. I thought it was the shit. I mean, I don't think that's, like, I don't know. I understand that. Another thing is, I have, like, very bad perception. Sorry, that hot chocolate is way too hot. I also brought makeup wipes to get unready with me because I have mascara on. I feel like you can kind of tell, but also can't. I feel like you would tell if I take it off. I don't know. Anyways, I just don't have any perception of, like, how tall waves are. You know what I mean? Like, when someone says a 6-foot wave, I'm like, that sounds tall. I don't know if I've seen one, though, before. You know? Hold on, I'm gonna go live on TikTok real quick. I need to do that. I need to say hey to the TikTok people. Even though TikTok possibly hates me. My eye, ouch. Oh, this is, what's it called? Oh, sorry, I went to go live on TikTok and now they're doing this thing of subscribers. They're doing the same thing that Twitch is doing. That's so crazy. That's so crazy they're doing that. Sorry. I just didn't know. I just didn't know they were doing that. Woo! Oh, now it's asking me a bunch of questions. What the hell? I just cannot be doing this right now. Add text to your badge. Enter a name with 3 to 4 characters. Slay. Should I make it say slay? Should I make my badge say slay? Sorry, this was so off topic. It's making me put, like, what? It's making me, okay, this is too much to be doing right now. It says, it's making me, hello? Okay, we're just not gonna do that. We're just not gonna set that up. It was trying to get me to add my own emotes. I'm so sorry. I was, how many, I don't know, what's wrong with me? It was trying to get me to add emotes, which obviously I have my own emotes on Twitch. Shout out to those emotes. But it was like not I was like, I don't have any emotes to fucking submit right now. And it was like, add emotes. And I was like, bro, I can't. I have nothing for you. Anyways, back to the conversation. My eye already. Bro, what the hell? How's it do this shit? How's it do this shit? I also have my non-waterproof mascara on today, so I cannot wait to see how this is gonna look on the makeup wipe. But I am not, okay, here's the thing. Whenever I'm in the ocean, whenever I'm thinking of the ocean, holy moly. That's so much. That's so much for one eye, just because I usually use waterproof, and it, usually that much doesn't come off. Or, is even on my eye. And then I literally go like this. So, you know, you take your fingers and go like this with an eyelash? I literally do this to make sure it all comes off. I don't think about sharks whenever I'm in the ocean. And it's so weird because I've seen a seal in the ocean before, or a sea lion. I don't really know what it was, but I don't really think about, I don't know, are sharks usually spotted in Florida? Or, I don't know. I usually am just thinking, we're so close to the we're so close to land that, there's no way I'm gonna see one. And, obviously that's not true, because, there's how many people a day in the world, not just in the United States, find, washed up sea animals. Or, not even, big, or, big ones, or just, random, small ones. It's, obviously possible of it happening, but, how far do you have to go out to surf? Do you have to, swim out farther than you would for anything else? Oh my god. I did not know that. I could have went so long in my life without knowing that statistic. Thank you, though. Thank you, though. No, I'm terrified. That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I also don't know where that beach is, so, I mean, just won't go there. Just won't go there. I really want to go to Clearwater. I want to go to Clearwater so bad. Hey, TikTok. What's up? What's up? Can you tell that I had mascara on? Can you see that there's no mascara anymore? I feel like you just can't. I put, what's it called? This, this gel on my eyelashes after. Not gel. It's called, fuck. What's it called? You're, supposed to put it on your eyelashes after. Sorry, I cannot see. I need to start wearing my contacts more. Hey, TikTok. Bait fish. Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to see if my hot chocolate is now able to be drank. Let's take bets. Is it ready? Is it ready? It's just still piping hot. Tastes so good though. One thing about me is hot chocolate will always slap, no matter what time of the year. Obviously, I know it's fall and time for hot chocolate, but I love hot chocolate. So I just don't understand, why don't they do something about that? Is there anything that you can do about that? I mean, I don't want to be, that person that's why don't you do something about it? And it's bitch, there's nothing to do. You know what I mean? I understand if there isn't anything to do, but, is there anything that you can do to, even if you tell people, sorry, you can't swim, you can't, be in this area, or, I don't know. I mean, I feel with that statistic, people know, I guess. I would like to think people know. that they know they're getting themselves into, more so. More so. Real hot. But so good. But so good. Oh, the top like this isn't hot. I literally could just grab it like that to set it down. I'm an idiot. And yes, I'm not putting it on my table because I will probably spill it everywhere on my table. And if I'm going to spill it anywhere, we're going to have it be on the floor. Other cruises to go to. Yeah, I mean, like, a net isn't, like, doing anything bad to the sharks, I would assume. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's doing anything bad. I mean, like, they could just go off somewhere else. You know, you have, like, the entire ocean. Like, you just don't, like, go here. You know what I'm saying? But then it gets to a point where, like, then, like, there's a net everywhere. And I mean, like, I feel like if there were to be like a net in most beaches, I don't want to say that like, oh, what's the harm in that? But like I said, it's so close to land that like there's no reason like the shark, like they'll end up, what's it called whenever they like land, whenever they're on the land and they like dry up, you know what I mean? So that like that would end up happening maybe, I don't know. Oh, right. Like, there are other sea animals that go between. But I feel like they'd be able to fit through the net. But I do get I do get what you mean. Hey, what's up? What's going on? How's it hanging? But how close to land do they come? I feel like I can touch the ground. I always try to stay where, like, when there's no waves, I'm touching the ground. Or if there's a little bit of wave, I'm still touching, you know what I mean? Like, I try to stay, like, in the area of, like, me touching the ground. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But what's going on? Thanks for following. We're talking about sharks. Sharks and minnows. Damn. So they're able to travel like. So they're able to be like close to the sand. Like they can still swim in like shallow waters is what I'm asking. Like, that's not. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up beaches with the least water. With the least water. With the least sharks. That's what I meant to say. Also, random fun fact, but it's a life update I think I should share. Socks went to the vet, and she is doing amazing. She's not in here right now because she left me because she hates me. But she went to the vet, and she's so healthy. They did blood work because I guess when they get to like a certain age, they need blood work done, and she's fine. Nothing's wrong with her, and I feel like, and I genuinely am convinced. Sorry, this is like so side topic. We can still keep talking about the fish. I just felt like I had to share this info about socks. But I feel like she looks so young for her age. You know what I mean? I feel like I genuinely think she's living until like her 20s. Because I was like looking stuff up yesterday. Like, I literally typed in on Google, my cat is 11 and looks young. What does that mean? And like everyone was saying like, your cat is probably gonna live like a long time then, like if there's no problems and they look young and still are acting young. Like, I feel like maybe she is a bit less playful, but that's been like that for, I feel like she honestly was only playful whenever she was like a new kitten. That was it. is now 17 and has dementia. How do you, wait, what's, hold on. But how do you know if an animal has dementia? Like, I never knew that an animal could have dementia. I didn't know that that was possible. Or like maybe it's possible, but like, how do we know? That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know. I just don't know. I have been telling my parents that, or not, like, it's not like I'm on their ass all the time, but I think we need to start making Rascal work out a bit. I don't know if he's completely, he's not, I don't think he's like super overweight, but he's a bit heavier than he should be. And not in a mean way, but it's just like, I want my animals to live as long as I can, and so I don't want to get him in a situation where like, maybe when he's older, like, he can't run around as much, and then he gains more weight, and then, you know, goes downhill from there. So, I don't know. I just, like, I don't want to talk about morbid pet situations. I was more so talking about, like, how it's happy that she's so, that she's 11 and is still kicking and still having fun and having an amazing time. I'm often curious as to what would happen if we got another cat, like, for her to have a friend. I don't think she would like that. I mean, I feel like since she's gone, like, 11 years without that she wouldn't like that. She doesn't like the dogs. And I try to, like, here's the issue, is the dogs are so curious as to just what she is. You know what I mean? They just want to sniff her. That's really ultimately all they want. They just want to smell her and just look at her. And she doesn't like that. And I have been actually being like, Socks, be nice. I'll be like, no. And, you know, I'll be like saying to her, like, you're being the mean one here. You need to be nicer. So she's been more relaxed around them. But I just think that we need to, like, have them all sit in the same room and just force them to stare at each other, I guess. I don't know. A treadmill for your dog. I didn't know those existed. That's funny. I just meant, like, making him run around in the backyard more, like making time in the day. Not just like a daily walk, but, you know, like I said, like going out in the backyard, front yard, a yard, my neighbor's yard, I don't know, you know, and like running around, you know what I mean? And like getting him running and all that stuff. Because sometimes he's pooped too early on walks, I feel like. So, Rascal, get your endurance up. Also, whenever I was sitting in the lobby restaurant / inside area, I don't know, at the pickleball tournament, I was going like this, and I was like, bro, people probably think I'm picking my nose. I need to stop. I stopped it for a while. I was doing pretty good. But I was sitting there like, ooh, I'm in my studious era. Like, when I was just sitting there, I was like, I probably look so mysterious because, like, everyone was, like, coming in and out of the, like, inside area and, like, just leaving, coming in, sitting down for a while, leaving. I stayed there for 2 hours. I was like, these workers are probably like, what the fuck? And I just sat there doing my work, and I was just like, vibing. And then this lady was like, are you doing homework? And I was like, well, I'm like training to be a CPT. And she's like, oh. And she's like, well, you're looking forward to the career. And I was like, yeah, I guess. I was like, I get okay. But I just don't know. I don't know. I think what made me feel, I'm so annoyed. We didn't stop at Buc-ee's on the way home. And even though we were like super late, because we didn't get home until like, what time did I go live? Like 9. We didn't get home until like 8:45 at the earliest, I think. So we were already running behind, but I was like, if we're already running behind, we might as well fucking stop at Buc-ee's, and we didn't. I just want a house. I mean, that too. Oh, what I was saying, I was like trying to think, what was I saying? The car ride, I think, you know, like whenever you're on like a plane or like I said, even maybe a car ride, and you're just like driving around, or like it's even if it's an hour, you just get off and you just feel so like, I just don't know, you just feel so, you know what I mean, like that face, like you just feel like that, you literally just feel like that. Like I just don't understand why do cars make people tired? Hold on, let me look that up. Why do cars? Because one thing about me is I will fall asleep in a car. Make people tired. I will absolutely fall asleep. I will doze off like on a drive to like Target. The gentle rocking movement of the car can make us sleepy. Sleep scientists say that rocking or slow, gentle movements can make us fall asleep if we are tired. Just like when we were babies and our parents rocked us to sleep, it might remind us of when we were in our... Why does it say tummy? Why does it do that? Why do these professional places say shit like that? Like, you are professional. In our mother's tummy. I just don't like that. I also just don't like the idea that like everything ties back to like somehow whenever you were like a fetus. You know what I mean? Like I just don't like the idea that and obviously I say and like it's known that like early years of your life are very like formative, but it's like that formative that if I fucking drive in a car, I'll fall asleep on a boat. That's like very interesting. I've never heard anyone say like, oh, I can fall asleep on a boat. I don't know. I'm trying to think of other places I can fall asleep. I never really fell asleep in school. I mean, that's like not the same thing. I don't know. I can fall asleep in a car. It's not that, I mean, it's not like as soon as I sit down, I'm like, but like, if I need a nap for the day, chances are I will nap in the car, you know? Or like, if I'm in maybe like, let's say like if I'm in a bad mood and I'm already just like, don't fucking talk to me, I will be like, yeah, I'm falling asleep. Say that like, not that I was in a bad mood today, but I was just like so like annoyed that like I was like, okay, like I was excited today that like I was like, oh, like maybe I'll make connections today with like, you know, people that are in the same field that I want to be in, whatever, and like no one was there, and I was like so teen angst annoyed, and I was like, I'm just gonna fucking fall asleep in the car. I was like, it's like one of those things, like, you know, whenever it's like a depression nap type thing, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't feel like dealing with thinking about what the fuck just happened, so I'm gonna go to sleep, you know? I'm just gonna go to sleep. Down, 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 down. But, what was I gonna say? Yesterday, what did I do yesterday? Oh my god, I went to Red Robin for the first time yesterday. Red Robin is so good. I want to go there for my birthday. That's my birthday plan. I've been thinking about going on a cruise, all this stuff. No, I just want to go to Red Robin for my birthday. It is so good. They have bottomless fries. Bottomless fries. Bottomless fries. I feel you. I can't take naps anymore. And it's because of this, like, I don't know if you can tell, not that I'm, like, so low energy, but, like, I just feel so, like, that's, like, how I feel. Like, I literally just feel like, you know what I mean? I just can't take naps anymore because it immediately just makes me actually tired. It's like, my body's like, okay, you need to be back asleep again. You know what I mean? Mostly I feel like since I went to sleep at like 8, not that it's like not that it's late or anything, but usually, like, since I did have, like, a whole day, now it's like, oh, you're only gonna be awake for, like, 3 more hours, fucking go back to sleep. It's sort of like if you were to, like, go to sleep at 10, wake up at, like, 1 a.m., and then stay up for 3 hours and go back to sleep. Like, your body's like, what the fuck? Ouch. I do that sometimes, but I don't know. And I mean, I truly, and I always say, getting like a schedule set up in your day, and I'm not even saying like a schedule of like, you know, fucking going and working at Starbucks, you know what I mean? If you sort of just start implementing like little things in your life, like every day I'm gonna take a walk at this time, and the first 2 weeks you're not gonna want to do it. And I'm not even saying like, I'm just saying example, going for a walk, anything, fucking, even if it's like I'm gonna do this chore or do whatever, you know what I mean? If you set something for a certain time every day, for a while you're like, bro, this is stupid, whatever, and then like if you do it after like 2 weeks time, it ends up becoming a habit, you know what I mean? And it's super hard, trust me. I know. So, and I mean, today is proof. I woke up at like 7, and I did the same thing. I woke up at 7, I went back to sleep, woke up at 7:45, went back to sleep, woke up at 8:30, and was like, oh shit. Went back to sleep, woke up at 9. Before getting out of bed first. Right. And like I'm saying, like I'm not trying to be like Kim Kardashian, like people don't want to fucking work. I'm just saying like ways to, and even say that like you get up and let's say you do like laundry. I can't do laundry, but I'm just saying. I'm just thinking of like a chore or something, you know what I mean? Or like maybe like even if you make yourself food, if you like sort of like start implementing like a certain time, we'll say that's easier. Say like every day you're like, okay, I'm gonna eat at 12 o'clock. That's also better because like your body then starts getting in the habit of like, okay, we eat at this time, so then it wakes you up so you can eat, or like you start to actually feel hungry when you don't eat at that time, you know? So let's just say that. Say like you start making yourself lunch at every day. Literally, like you could just start by doing that, like making yourself lunch, and then if you're like, okay, I want to get back in bed, I did that for the day, start it at that. You know what I mean? But yeah, and even like, I mean, that's what I started doing with going to the gym, where it's like, okay, I'm gonna do, you know, a little bit that makes me feel accomplished because it's better than doing nothing, you know what I mean? And then you slowly, then you just start like, you're like, oh, I want to do this now, and I want to do that, and I don't know, because otherwise I would probably be sitting in bed all day too, you know what I mean? And there's days where like I feel like there always should be a day where you can kind of like sit and relax and do absolutely fucking nothing, you know what I mean? Or you should always have those days, and I need one of those days very soon where I'm literally just like, nope, nothing at all, nada, just lay in a bed, you know what I mean? Those days are good, but I don't know, I would take naps. It was bad, hold on. This is like the perfect temperature now. Okay. Anyways, I used to take naps every day. I think it was like junior year of high school, after school, right before dance, and it was terrible. It was terrible because I would go to dance feeling like the way I do now, where just like your head is sort of just like, I feel like a zombie. Because I would have dance so late. Like I would have dance at like 7, 8 o'clock, and it's the same thing, like I'm going to sleep at like 5, waking up at 6:30, and my body's like, okay, well it's dark out, go back to sleep, and I'm like, no, we're gonna go do some physical activity for 4 hours, and then go back to sleep. It was bad. I don't know, and there's some people, like I know, like there's people in my life that are like, they need naps to function. I can't. I feel like naps make me personally, depending on the day, like, you know, like there are sometimes days where I'm like, listen, I just need like a 10-minute nap. But there'll be times like if I like settle in bed, like that's what I'm saying. Say that like I'm like, okay, I'm gonna like tuck myself in bed, you know what I mean, and go take a nap in my bed. I won't get back up. But if it's like a nap on the couch, you know what I mean? Because then a nap on the couch isn't as comfortable. And that's another thing. When you're taking a nap, then to make sure you get back up, make sure you're not comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, make sure it's the most uncomfortable nap ever, because then you are going to want to get up. You know what I mean? You're like, okay, I have to get up. Like, this shit sucks. Like, I don't know. Well, ever since I got my hip surgery, I don't know why. It was something with keeping my hips aligned whenever I slept. I needed to sleep with a pillow between my knees. And ever since, I, like, need to do that. So, like, when I fall asleep on the couch, it, like, hurts. It, like, hurts my knee. Not, like, hurts, but it's just so discomforting that, like, I'm, like, I need something in between my knees, or it feels so weird. Yeah, and I feel like that can sort of go hand in hand with seasonal depression, or like the seasonal thing of it. Like, it's just that sort of weather makes you lazy, you know what I mean? Or like the gloomy, like not seeing the sun for fucking days at a time, like that makes you feel, I mean, at least it made me feel like unproductive. Like, I would, in my head, I would be like, okay, it's gloomy today, so I do nothing. You know what I mean? Like, I would be productive as when, you know, depending on what the weather was like. You know what I mean? Even down here still, like, if it's a rainy day, and if it's, like, a real rainy day, I just feel unproductive. Like, I just feel like I am, like, like, when the hurricane was hitting, obviously, I couldn't get out and do anything, and I had no power to do anything either, but, like, I just felt so, like, I was just, like, I don't know. And it's real. Like, the weather, like, fully determines and I don't know. I mean, I just don't understand. I guess it's, like, different. Like, if you're raised in the north and move to the south, and vice versa, raised in the south and move to the north. But I just don't understand, like, I don't understand how people can move, like, and, you know, and I know they think the same thing, like, why do you want to move to Florida? Like, I want to live in New York. And it's, like, it's just crazy to think anyone would want to go up to snow. Yeah, Seattle, Washington is, like, the gloomiest place in the world, I'm pretty sure. Or, like, Washington State, I don't know. But yeah, I would not put it past that. Like, the sun is never out. Yeah, like, it's just like, I don't understand. And I understand people like that aesthetic. There was hot chocolate on the side of the cup. I understand the aesthetic, you know what I mean? Like, I enjoy the rain for, like, a day. But then, when it's like that forever, it just gets so, and, like, it just puts you in, like, it's just a weird, like, it's your subconscious, you know what I mean? Like, whenever I lived in Pennsylvania, I didn't wake up and literally think, oh, it's gloomy today, so I do nothing. It was just a habit, you know what I mean? Like, it was just like, oh, it's gloomy, I feel like I stay in bed all day. Or like you said, it's so cold, I don't want to fucking get up, so I'm going to stay in bed. Like, I don't know. And I mean, obviously, like, when you move down to Florida, you know, 50 degrees becomes cold, but it's not cold. Like, it's not up north cold. I want to go out to Colorado again. I was about to say that earlier. I feel like that Colorado is a very pretty state, and I would consider moving into I would consider moving to, like, Colorado or Arizona, I think. Arizona, I think, is a very good option for me. I don't know. I really want to travel to Arizona sometime soon. I wanted to go in the fall last year, but then I ended up going to Texas instead. But I just don't know if I prefer dry heat over humidity. I have a family friend that goes to Arizona every weekend, and she actually well, we're friends with both of them, but her husband's retiring, and there was supposed to be like a party in Arizona. Like, we were like invited to go out there, but I don't think he's retiring yet. So I was excited to go out there and experience Arizona, but I don't know when now. I don't know when. I just don't know when. Alright. I just don't know anything about, like, is it, I was about to say, is it raining out there? Obviously not. But, like, is it to the point where it gets frustrating? You know what I mean? Where it's like, bro, like, it needs to fucking rain. You know what I mean? I don't know. I also don't think I just moved to Florida. Like, I don't think honestly, but I don't know, who am I to say? You know, like I've said before, like, the world is too small to, like, stick yourself into one place for your whole life. And, or, like, do one of those things. I feel like, you know, when people go, like, on month-long vacations, where it's not, like, a vacation, but you're just, like, living there for a month, you know what I mean? That'd be cool. Like, just rent an Airbnb for a month, and then just, like, vibe out there for a while, and then, like, just fuck off and do whatever out there, I guess. I don't know. But Colorado, Arizona, possibly. Not any northern up there though, out there though, because it's fucking in the butt fucking nowhere, like Wyoming. When I was in Wyoming, there was like nothing. There was like not a single thing. There was like, it was so cryptic. So like I don't know, we stayed in this one town, and my dad like reserved us this hotel, and it was like a cowboy themed hotel. And it was just so weird. I don't think there was fucking Wi-Fi there. Like, I just felt so weird in the ghost town, and the town seemed like a ghost town, but it also seemed like there was a lot of people, but it was just like, where are they? Like, when we woke up that morning to get breakfast, like, there was, like, they had, like, some sort of breakfast. I think there was, like, a restaurant in the hotel that, like, my dad was, like, psyched about. There were so many people down there for breakfast. And I was like, where were you guys last night? Like, where were you guys at, like, 5 o'clock yesterday when we got here? Like, no one was out here. Yeah, that'd be cool. I think though, like, I'm very in the middle of, I'm an idiot, because I am the type of person, like, I've established so much, like, I cannot live on my own. No, I can't live on my own. But I can't, like, live far away from my family. You know what I mean? I'm very family oriented. I'm very not dependent, but you know, I would say emotionally dependent on my mom and my family. So, it's like, it gets hard living that far away. But anyways, my toxic trait is thinking I could go on an Airbnb trip alone. But I feel like with the right group of people, because I'm thinking like spiritual awakening trip. You know what I mean? Sub vibes would be insane. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying like vibes. I'm not saying like, you know, like Sweek type vibes. You know what I'm saying? I also never got to go on a Sweek because of COVID. Sad. But my brother did get married in that summer. So, I mean, I went to the beach later that year. So, whatever. These are so shiny. But I'm thinking like spiritual awakening trip. Have you ever heard of Joshua's Tree out in California? 5 Sauce. I feel like I heard of it first from them, and then as soon as they said it, I kept hearing the name everywhere. And apparently it's like I think it's just like some like campgrounds or like just some place out in California that's like quite literally like butt fucking nowhere. And people, like, usually, like, sometimes when people go out there, they do have the sort of, like, spiritual awakening trip. Spiritual awakening. I mean, you're right. But you get what I'm saying? Like, I just want it to be... it's like separating yourself from what you're used to and finding other, like, I don't know. It is an important part of the Mojave Desert ecosystem, providing habitat for numerous, okay. Joshua Tree forests tell a story of survival, resilience, and a beauty born through perseverance. They are the silhouette that reminds those of those who live. That's so crazy. Trip shrooms at Joshua Tree. Yeah. But I also saw this TikTok. It was like guys will have like one shroom trip and their life will be they'll like have a life-changing moment. And then it was like playing clips of like famous slash like celebrity slash influencers, like a group of guys of them saying like, oh yeah, I did it once and then my life was changed. Like it was like then like a compilation of like every man saying like, oh, my life was changed. But I'm just saying, like, my point is, though, is, like, going out in a sort of area that's, like, middle of nowhere type thing. Okay, well, now I'm on two different things. Airbnb trip to Colorado to Arizona, where it's, like, living my everyday life normally, but, like, just in different state. But also I'm thinking, like, a month trip to somewhere like Joshua's Tree, and it's, like, just fucking off. Like, that, like, there's a difference, like, do you guys get what I'm saying? I hope you get what I'm saying. Like, having, like, a trip away and fucking off is different than going to Arizona and seeing if there would be a place for me to live, you know? Is it worth the life? The life? What is going on? Hey, TikTok. Hey, sorry. If you guys ever see me like this, I'm looking at TikTok, so I'm, like, squinting. But I hope I'm making sense now. I hope I'm making sense. That, like I said, like now my point is there's two different trips. I know nothing about Airbnbs. I'll be so honest with you. I know nothing about Airbnbs. I know nothing about them. So I don't know. Are you talking about Airbnbs in general or like somewhere specific? I don't know. I honestly don't think I've ever been on the Airbnb website app ever. My friend actually was saying like, yeah, like sometimes I look, have I been to Colorado? No. Or yes, I have. Sorry, I flew to Denver in 2019. Then I drove up to Badlands, Mount Rushmore. That's a lie. Nebraska. We were in Nebraska first. We went to Stonehenge. Carhenge, not Stonehenge. Carhenge, and then we went to Badlands, then we went to, like I said, Mount Rushmore, then Yellowstone, then Four Corners, then back to Denver for like 2 days, I think. We got stuck in Denver, actually, but since we got stuck, we were at the airport for so long when we were stuck there that like we didn't really get to like go have another night out. You know what I mean? Like we didn't like really take advantage of being stuck there for another day. It was such like awkward timing. Just depends, right? The mug covers my whole face when I'm fucking drinking it. My friend Ashley was saying that she looks at Airbnb for fun, and I was like, I actually have looked once. I was looking. Where was I looking? at the Keys. Because a friend of ours told us to go to the Keys for my 21st birthday. I don't even know where the Keys are. I don't know what the Keys is in Florida. I don't know. I just looked up Airbnbs and was looking them up. I had a hot dog and I had pizza rolls and now I have hot chocolate. How gourmet. But I just am so like, after the whole tournament today, I didn't even go. Guys, I want to play in pickleball tournaments so bad. Like, I want to play in pickleball tournaments so bad. But the thing is that, like, I don't have anyone my age to play with that, like, also plays. And, like, everyone that I know is, like, older. Like, I could play doubles with my mom, or, like, anyone. I could play doubles with anyone that I know, but they would have to be playing in, like, an age division that is mine. So they'd be playing against people, like, my age or, like, in their, 20s, 30s. Whereas, like, they usually play with people in their, like, 40s, 50s type stuff. So, no, someone be my doubles partner, please. Please. Or I could play singles. I mean, I could do that. That would be, like, that would be, like, crazy if I became, like, a singles pro. Singles pickleball is, like, I mean, I'm assuming it's the same way, like, tennis, or it is like this in tennis, I don't know. But it's literally, like, it's just, like, 3 different hits back and forth, and that's it. My knower. I'm afraid you're making, like, a D's nuts joke on me, so I'm suspicious. I don't know. I'll ask about it tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know what to do tomorrow. My dad's playing tomorrow, and I, like, kind of want to go out and watch him, but I don't feel like driving out there by myself. I just don't feel like doing that, because he was saying, like, I could go after my course, and I'm like, yeah, that's true, but then I just am like, should I? I don't know. I'm also so scared. Like, I don't know if you guys realize, I'm, like, going to bed tonight, like, shitting my pants. Like, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous for the CPR class. Why? A racquetball player, I don't remember. I mean, do you know the last name? I feel like if I say the first name, he'll be like, okay, who? But he knows a lot. Like, he, like, watches, like, I don't know, he just knows so much. I didn't realize how many good pickleball players he knows. I don't know, maybe I just don't pay that close attention to pickleball. I don't know. Hold on, I'll put it in my text with him. I'm not gonna send it now, but I'm just putting it in the text so I will remember to ask him tomorrow, if that makes sense. Bow, 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 bow. Whoa! I have her number. Oh, okay, well, let's just not do that. You know what? I'm just gonna send it now. Who freaking cares? Who cares? He probably will not see it anyways. He probably will just ignore it anyway somehow. I feel, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like that. I know, but I'm just saying that's so random that you have her number. Like, I just don't know. I don't know. I was not making it seem like that you were, like, making a move on her. I was just like, oh, like, that's weird that you just have her number like that. I don't know. That you don't know her, that was more so like you don't know her last name, but you have her number, question mark, like, what? Like, what? That was the, like, what? But I just don't know. I just don't know if I feel like, should I go and support my dad? Or should I just stay home and do better things? Not better things. That's mean. I'm just saying, like, I could be studying, editing, you know what I'm saying? I could just be doing anything. But also, what'd you guys do today? How's everyone's day? No one told me about their day. What's going on? There's so little left. And it's not that hot anymore. I got lava cake. Well, it was like, I read Robin yesterday. There was like a thing and it was like gooey brownie thing. I don't know, but I didn't eat. I ate it. I don't know. I don't know why I was about to say I didn't eat it. But it was so good. I ate it at home. I ate a gummy first. And then I ate it. Man, it was so good. I had a, for business purposes. Okay, business purposes. I know what you're saying. Business purposes. Okay. Just kidding. What was I gonna say? This is like not on, this is like, I mean like pressure washing, vacuuming, same thing. But my mom was vacuuming, the living room the other day, yesterday. And I said to her, I was like, can you vacuum my, what is it, quilt? I don't know. The thing the heaviest blanket that goes on your bed. I'm like, can you vacuum that for me? And she was like, yeah, but why? And I was like, the cat is always sitting on my bed. And then she was doing that. And then she ended up fucking, like, changing my sheets and washing my sheet. Like, I was like, girl, what do you, like, what? Like, I just don't understand. Like, I'm grateful that she did that, but, like, why? Like, what? Like, what? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Kenny. Business purposes? Okay. I'm literally right now just clicking and pasting all these different vendors to see if they, I think I found the place that he said that there was like some like, okay, my dad said that there was supposed to be some like booth at like, cause you know like how at tournaments they try to like sell stuff, which like is fine, do whatever you please, but he said there was a personal like, there was like a training, like an exercise booth there, and I think it was literally just like a gym like promoting itself, I'm pretty sure. So I'm like, oh, I thought it was like an actual like pickleball personal trainer or something was gonna be there. I mean, maybe they are, I don't know, but they weren't there today, so I guess I won't see them. I miss Red Robin. I want to go back. Dude, bottomless fries. I'm seriously going there for my birthday and like I'm like, can you give me a whole basket of fries? Do you think they'll do that? Do you think if I say like, listen, we just skip the part where you just keep refilling them? Can you just give me a basket of fries? I know. I'm like, bro, you literally didn't have to do that. I'm like, you really had no reason to be doing that. I don't understand why you did. I mean, I guess I understand why you did, but it's just like, and I will say, I haven't changed my sheets in a while. How often do you guys change your bed sheets? How often do people do that? I feel like that's something that I don't do that often, and I need to start doing more often. Here's where it gets really bad, is I think I scratched my leg in my sleep, because I just scratched myself in my sleep. I don't know, I'm fucking crazy. And my leg started bleeding, and then there was like a bit, not a lot, just a tad bit of blood on my sheet, and I was like, oh, I need to wash it. That was when my parents went on the cruise. Now, I don't know if you guys remember when my parents went on the cruise, but that was a while ago. It was literally that week that I was like, oh, I need to change my sheets. They just got changed. They just got changed. I think I've only changed my sheets 5 times maybe living down here. And it's all on my mom's doing. Like she just comes in my room and change, like and it's not even like I'm asking her to do it. I just am like fine with the sheets. And I understand I need to get to every couple weeks. I need to get new sheets. I need to get new sheets too. I think if I were to get like I have only 2 pairs of sheets right now. I think if I get a 3rd one, it might make it a bit easier for me to rotate it, if that makes sense. Because then there's always like one on deck. You know what I mean? It's not like, it's like, it would be easier. You know what I'm saying? And I love the feeling of laying in the bed on clean sheets. Like, I love the feeling. I don't know, like, I know the feeling, and I don't know why I don't, like, I just don't understand why I don't change them. This like cold chocolate water now. I'm like chugging this down. Sorry, give me a moment. Sorry, cold chocolate does not hit. What's the difference? I don't know. I've been in both situations, so I don't know if anyone remember, like, I don't know, the last time that I had like a really bad episode was, okay, so here's what I'm confused about, okay? So whenever my therapist had told me that I have manic depression, which I'm pretty sure, and again, I'm not a professional. I was actually looking it up the other day because I was kind of confused. But I was like, you know, like how, so like when people have when they say a manic episode, it's like they get like really excited, and that's only for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe not, I don't know. But, oh, okay, manic depressive is what she said, which is basically bipolar type stuff. That's, yes. But mine's like the opposite, where it's like I'm usually in a really like decent, okay mood, or like I'll sometimes be, you know, I'll get anxious, upset, depressed a bit, you know. But then sometimes I'll have like a breakdown. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like how like it's usually like, oh, you're here, and then you spike. I don't know if that makes sense, but mine is like I go like downhill fast. And the last one, yeah, and I mean, maybe I do have the overload, but I just am not like recognizing it, you know what I mean? I'm sure that probably is the case, but then the crash, the last one that I was like, not let get out of control, but I have since been able to like recognize, I'm like, okay, it's that, you know, I can tell that I'm about to crash right now, like what do I do? So it was back whenever I got home from Texas last November, and I'm just telling the story because it relates to cleaning. So my mom had made me a shelving unit, or like she decorated a shelving unit for my room. And I think the next week was Thanksgiving, and I just for some reason had this like, oh my god, I need, like my room still wasn't unpacked, like my love sack was not open, and like I had been living there for a month at this point, you know what I mean? Like there was still boxes, like stuff was not in closets yet, like nothing was organized. And so I think the only thing I had was my vanity and a nightstand. I think that's all I had set up. And this sounds so fucking insane. So I'm waiting all day to get my Nintendo Switch because I then was now like, oh my gosh, I want to get a Switch. We all remember, the Switch back in Texas. So we're waiting all day. It shows up like 9 o'clock at night, and I'm like, bro. So I get it, and I'm like, okay, well, at least I can play Animal Crossing now. And then I open it, and then there's no Animal Crossing. I'm like, why is there no Animal Crossing? Because I got the Animal Crossing themed one. Where's it at? I literally went on, I looked at the box, and it said Animal Crossing not included. And that was the immediate, like, I've never played Animal Crossing a day in my life. I immediately was like, bro, what the fuck? Now, mind you, that was still not the crash, but that was what sent me, I go in my room, okay? I go into my room, I'm annoyed. And then I'm like, bro, what the fuck? That's so annoying. And I'm sitting there in my room, and I start to feel like claustrophobic in my room because nothing is unpacked. Like, there's boxes everywhere. And then I start trying to clean it up and, like, fix myself up. And then I just immediately crashed. Like, I just, like, sat on the ground. I was just, like, sobbing. And I was just like, I just don't know. And then I went outside. And then I started getting really hot because, like, again, fucking there's so much shit in my room. Whatever. I started getting really hot. And then I literally just sat outside. And it was, like, one of those things that's, like, you just need to cry. You know what I mean? And I just let it. And I don't think it really got, like, out of hand where, like, it just got out of hand in my mind. You know what I mean? I was just like, bro. So it was sort of like I was like trying to clean. I was going to try to clean, but then I got stressed because I had to clean. Like there was so much I had to do that I just felt it was like a overload in my head, like too much. Cause I was like, there's so much I have to unpack. There's so much, and then I was like, bro, fucking Animal Crossing. Like, I just don't know. Then I need to relax and get right. I feel like I was sort of in the same. I was like in the same way where like you get like a bit or like you, and it could even be like weeks, months at a time, whatever. The way that I feel like it's sort of like a burnout type thing. The way that I try to help myself, and I mean, this is just what I tried my best, is I don't do, like, say for example, I'm just going to say like editing. I don't sit at my computer all the entire day. Like, I'm sure if I had enough footage or whatever, I could edit maybe like three vlogs in a day. You know what I mean? But I only do like half of, if not, I'll just do one vlog in one day because then I'm doing too much and then I'm doing it too much. And then that's, when you start to crash and you're like, bro, you know what I mean? And you're like, yeah, that's exactly what it was. I was like, I need to relax. And then I go in my room, and I'm like, okay, I feel claustrophobic. Let me unpack. It'll relax me, too. And then as I'm unpacking, I'm like, dude, there's so fucking much. And I just think, like, that, like, October, November, December was just such, like, an awkward period for me because, like, I was, like, in a whole, I was in a whole new environment, you know what I mean? Like, I barely knew the area I was in. I barely, like, I knew no one, nothing. And, like, everything's new and exciting for a while. And then it's, like, it was, like, sort of, like, October and November was sort of, like, half of November was sort of, like, we're going to these new places in the area. We're seeing what, all this stuff. We're going to the beach, whatever. And then, like, halfway through November, like, I think that's what it was. Like, when I came home from, like, Texas, it was sort of like, okay, nothing here is like, I know everything here now. Like, now what? You know what I mean? So I was like I was very like emotional during that period because I was just so like and also like, I mean, if you guys were in the live at the time, you like saw it firsthand. Like, I didn't know what day I was moving ever. Like, when I like literally the whole month of October, I was like, I could move tomorrow. I could move on Halloween. Like, I just know I'm moving in October. That's all I know. So I don't know. It was just such a crazy situation. Was keeping afloat. No, that's what sent me because. But then I felt worse because my mom came in my room and she's like, "Here, come look." And I was like, "What?" It's like one of those things where you're like, "Oh my god, what?" And she's like, "Come look." And then she bought me Animal Crossing. I started crying more and she goes, "Girl, why are you crying? Like, why are you so crying?" And I was like, I was like, "You didn't have to do that." I was like that. I was like, it was like one of like, not like happy cry, but I was just like, it was like a happy cry. Like, I was just like, that's so nice. But I was like, "Mom, but can you please help me in my room?" I was like, as much as that, can you please help me get. So then we like cranked fucking like everything out, and like that night, that was just such a crazy, like, I don't know. But knock on wood, I have been able to control anytime that I've felt myself crashing. What I usually do, honestly, is I will let myself cry a little bit and then I'm like, okay, that's it. And I started crying. It was just one of those things, it's like I felt bad because she thought that like obviously I was annoyed, like that's the first thing that annoyed me, and I was like, oh, I'm going in my room like, oh my god, that's so fucking like, that's so stupid, because like we bought that version so we could get the Switch, and we're like, oh, we'll just get Animal Crossing, like it'll be a fun game to try. I haven't played Animal Crossing since GameCube days, so I was like, oh, we'll just buy it so we can try it, but now we have to fucking buy the game on top of it. So I just felt bad that she bought that. Like, it was like one of those things. I'm like, you didn't have to. Like, it just, like, I just don't know. And I'm also like the type of person that like will start, like, if I get upset about one thing, I start getting upset about like everything. Like, it's like I fucking remember that one time in 7th grade. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh, I remember when this fucking happened to me. Like, which I think that's like something that has actually stopped me from spiraling more recently, is I'll be like, listen, you can't fucking stockpile everything on top of you, you know? You can't be doing that. You just can't be doing that, girl. You gotta relax. Hey, Georgia, what's up? What's going on? But, how you doing? we're talking about me spiraling, or all of us just spiraling, you know what I mean? And just, I don't know, going crazy, I guess. But going crazy is fine. It's okay. It's okay to go crazy sometimes. But, and also, if I ever feel myself where I'm like, oh my gosh, this is not going in a good direction, I usually will just hit my pen, and I'm not even saying, you know, I'm not like, highs, how, you know, like in the clouds, whatever, high in the sky. It's just like, okay, relax, girl, breathe, play Breathe in my Ariana Grande. relax. I'm gonna end the TikTok live for a minute. Guys, my screen time today was 3.5 hours. That's so short. It's sort of like literally like waves. It's like literally like waves. Like in the ocean. Like, it's like you need to get, like, if you don't get up, girl, you ain't getting up ever. No, just kidding. You will. Trust. Did you guys see my TikTok that I posted? It says, I posted on Reels too. It says, these are 5 celebrities I've been in the same room as, and one of them's a lie, and you have to guess which one isn't a lie. I've been in the same room as Ariana Grande, Seth Rogen, Billie Eilish, Pete Davidson, and David Dobrik. Which one of those is a lie? Excuse me. Which one do you think is the lie? Which one do you think is the lie? But also, like, it's like, what the thing with, like, life kicking you when you're down, it's like you just gotta, like you said, like, if you're ever, like, if, it's like, okay, listen, if I'm gonna start getting upset about things in the past, I have to realize that I literally can't change what's in the past, and I have to worry about what's making me upset now, because or else this ain't never gonna work. This ain't never gonna work. I'm always gonna keep going. David Dobrik. You think it's Mr. David Dobrik? Hold up. One moment. I'm pulling up something. I just don't know where it is. Is this it? I have been in the same room as Mr. David Dobrik, the man himself. He was, for some reason, I mean, I don't know, like, with the stuff that came out later, I'm assuming he was, like, going to fucking frats and parties and shit like that, too. But he was going to, like, colleges and, like, giving, like, he wasn't, like, giving speeches on, you know, like, it was literally just, like, people were, like, interviewing him about, like, it was just, like, I don't know, like, people were just asking him questions about himself, I guess. I don't know, like, it was just, like, him, like, talking about his vlogs and stuff like that, and, like, how he got where he is. Natalie was there, and I'll be honest, I didn't know who any of the, like, I literally only knew David and Jason. Those were the only two people that were there that I knew. I did not know Jonah. I did not know Natalie. Like, my friend, one of the friends I went with, she was, like, a super fan. Look, I have this photo of Jason Nash. Like, what? But she was, like, a super fan, and she was like, oh my god, Natalie's here too, like, I think they're dating, and I'm like, who? I literally just went, because it was one of those things that's like, I know of him, and it was like $10 to go, so I went. I was like, okay, I'll just say, fucking go. The next, okay, so all these people on this list, except for the one that isn't a lie, I've talked to all of them except for David Dobrik. So I've spoken with all of them. Hold on, I'm trying to find other pictures. Well, Ariana Grande, obviously I've been in the same room as, I've been to concerts, but I did ask her a question during sound check, so I did talk to her. I asked her a question about one of her songs. Then I met Seth Rogen. Don't know. He was actually filming a movie in Pittsburgh. I've told this story before. And then I saw Pete Davidson. He was doing the same thing as like David Dobrik, like doing some sort of like college tour. He was like doing comedy shows at like every college. He was really funny. And I also asked him a question too. So the right answer of who I haven't been in the same room as is Billie Eilish. I said Billie Eilish because I felt like that was the most like, it was sort of like the Ariana Grande one where it's like, well, oh, like, I feel like that's obvious she's been in the same room as. Whenever I said to my mom, I said to her, like, in comments, hey, what's up? What's going on? Thanks for following. Woo! What's up? How are you doing? How was your wonderful Saturday? No, I I asked her, I was in like a sound check type thing, like, I don't know, like we were allowed to ask her questions, and I got picked to ask her a question. And she has this song on her album called New Better / Forever Boy, and it's like a remix, like it's not a remix. It's like a combination of two songs. Like it's like one song and then it transitions into another song. And I asked her why she did that instead of just making it two separate songs, because everyone loves, she like ended up releasing, I don't know if it was like, I think it just ended up getting put on SoundCloud, but she like, I think she actually released it on SoundCloud. It was like the part 2 of like what the second verse of New Better would be, and everyone loves that verse. So I was like, why did you not just, and she said that like, she said her, what's it called? She like had to keep it to a minimum. She was like, oh my god, that's such an awesome question. And she's like, because, and she like went on about like how she had, I think she said she had like 18 songs for the album, and then like her record label was like, girl, no, we're not doing that. That's not, it was like some like big number. And then she was like, I was stuck between those two. And then she was like, and then like she said one of her friends like came up with this like really good like transition. Queen, I love you. She said so whenever you go to ask her a question, I said, I'm 20 years old. Bow, 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 bow. But what's it called? So I go up to her and I said, hey, like, her dancers, like, ran it. Yes, so basically we're best friends. Exactly. Her dancers, like, ran it, and then they're like, hey, what's your name? Where are you from? And I'm like, hey, and I went to the Cleveland show because she didn't go anywhere in Pennsylvania. I don't even think she went to Philadelphia. I literally don't think she went anywhere in Pennsylvania. And I was like, hey, I'm Taylor, and I'm from Pittsburgh. And she goes, oh my god, I love Pittsburgh so much. And I was thinking, bitch, why didn't you come to Pittsburgh then? And I'm not trying to fight Ariana. Why is everyone trying to get me to fight people? Like, I feel like, I promise you, I'm not aggressive. I am not a physically aggressive person. Maybe verbally aggressive. I am not, like, anyways. So anyways, I'm like, hey, I'm Taylor from Pittsburgh. She's like, I love Pittsburgh. And I was like, sweet. So I asked her the question, and then she's like, that's a really great question. Answered it, and then that was it. And then, yeah. And then also she said something about like, she said a fake city name. I agree. Cleveland did seem like just so fake. I don't know, like whenever I was there, I was just like, maybe it's just because I don't think we stayed at a hotel. I literally think we went right home after. I don't know. I think we went literally right home after, because I think it's only like 4 hours. I don't know. It seemed so fake there. I saw one of her dancers on the street, and I was like, and then I didn't get to meet them. I was so sad. But they were also like playing games before she came out, and then they told me to name every art. I was so fucking annoyed. Guys, get this. So they were doing these games, and they were like, in what Ariana music video does she ride a stationary bike? And it's like one of those things, like, think of your favorite artist and think of like this focal point of the music video, and then like it's like, well, obviously, you know what I mean? Like, obviously that's the answer. So to me, I'm like, oh, obviously it's side to side, like, duh. And they're asking like questions like that, like, what song does Ariana have a feature of Iggy Azalea? Like, stuff like that. And then I go up there, and then they're like, they pick me to go up there, and they go, name every Ariana song that begins with B. And I was like, bro. And I said, are you for real right now? And then he was like, yeah. And then he was like, the people around you can help you. And I was like, bro, oh my god. No, obviously, I feel like I could name all of them, but I would, like, it's one of those things, like, you're fucking put on the spot in front of everyone, and they're asking everyone all these easy-ass questions, and then they say, in, like, 10 music videos. Okay, but it's one of those things that's, like, if you're a fan of them, you, like, it's an easy question. And then they're like, name all of her songs that begin with B. And mind you, at this point, she had, like, fucking... What? There was Yours Truly, My Everything, and Dangerous Woman. I don't think she only had 3 albums out at that point. But I'm trying to think. It's hard to name them all. There's Be Alright, Be My Baby, Break Free. I think there was only 12. I think that's the hint he gave me. There's Be Alright, Break Free, Be My Baby, Baby I. That might be it. Break Free. Best Mistake. We're gonna be alright. We're gonna be alright. Yeah, he was cool. He was like, it was weird because my friend was like, are you? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh. I was like, oh. And I think it was there with his girlfriend or something. He fucking photobombed me in one of my photos. And, like, it's one of those things, like, he fucking, like, he knows he did that. It's so funny. He's, like, literally standing there staring right in the camera. And it's so, like, I don't know. It's just so funny to me that he did that. It's on my Instagram. Well, there's another photo. I posted the one that I look better in because the one where he was looking directly into the camera, I literally was, like, not, like, prepared for the photo at all. So I just was like, sorry, we're just not doing that. Only 12, but I don't think there was 12. So I think I'm making that up. Baby I already said that. Oh, Better Left Unsaid, Boyfriend Material. Some things are better left unsaid. So Baby I, Better Left Unsaid, Boyfriend Material, Boyfriend Material, Mama Material. Be Alright. Wait, I'm trying to name My Everything. I'm not going to say Be Alright. Be My Baby. Break Your Heart Right Back. How did I forget that? That's my favorite. Be My Baby. Break Your Heart Right Back. Best Mistake. I think that's the 3 off My Everything. I know. But, oh, Bang Bang. Fuck, that's like a popular one. Sorry, I'm looking at iTunes now. That's why. I didn't know why he was in Pittsburgh, but apparently he filmed like some movie there. Be Alright. Bad Decisions, that's my favorite. So there was 9. There was 9 at the time because it was the Dangerous Woman tour. So, yeah. That's all her songs that begin with B, in case anyone was so curious. Eilish, don't say eyelash. Don't be slang. I know that. I know you're trying to low-key jab at her. I don't know. That's a hard comparison because I feel like I listen to Billie more because Billie's is more active, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, she's releasing music, doing set, like, I don't know. With meeting actors, I feel like it's a bit harder because, like, they do, like, sometimes they do one project at a time. And I also haven't seen Spider-Man yet. But I don't know. She does, I don't know. Zendaya, I don't know. I just feel like, what I'm saying is maybe like I feel a more personal connection. Low-key jabs? Yeah. By calling her Billie Eilish, I know what you're doing. I'm not stupid. Abe's met her though. Hold on, wait. Let's see. Where'd she post it? Abe's Matter. I'm trying to find, where would she post it? Did she post it on her main Instagram? Let's just try looking at her main Instagram. Ouch. Billy's vegan? Yeah, and I'm pretty sure she's filming her like Vogue interview again. She does that like yearly Vogue interview. I'm gonna do a yearly interview with me. I need to set it up. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I always tell myself around the time like that she does her Vogue interview, I'm gonna do mine. And then I never do it. So I need to actually do it. Here's Aves and Billy. This was before Bad Guy. So this was before Billy like really took off. Which is crazy. Aves and Billy. So slay. And like this is how close she was. Because she was just playing like general admission shows. Me and my friends would always shit post on our spam accounts. It was like, we were like the annoying people on spam accounts. The Rock or Paul, what do you mean more of a connection? What? Paul Rudd? I don't know. I've only seen Paul Rudd in Friends. I haven't seen Ant-Man. I've seen fucking The Rock in like that Tooth Fairy movie. I don't know if I've seen anything else.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what's up? Thank you for following. How's it hanging? I'm trying to find stuff that my friends and I would shit post. Hey, what's up? What's going on? How's it hanging? How's your wonderful Saturday going? Are you having a lovely Saturday? Or Sunday, wherever you are, maybe? I don't know. What time is it? 11:20. Ouch. What was I gonna say? I love Paul Rudd in Friends, and I honestly feel like Paul Rudd should have been in Friends a lot longer. Like they should have let him in earlier and given him more scenes. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? They should have like let that, like, I don't know. I think Friends is so Paul Rudd right now. Why? What'd I say? Where did I go wrong? I lost a friend. Where did I was in the, okay, this is so weird. But so, you know, like how whenever like you sing, you sound better in the bathroom just because of, like the echo of it, I guess. So whenever I was in the bathroom of the like tournament place we were at, I was like, oh my gosh, wait, like I feel like this would be like one of the, like a really good bathroom to like sing in. And then I was just like, damn, like I wish I could sing in this bathroom. Like I just know, like I could not just start singing in that bath. Like then people are like, girl, what? But it was like one of those, like it was like a real like tall like empty bathroom. You know what I mean? Like so like it's like very echoey. And like whenever like I was like, oh, like this would be a good bathroom that you could just sit in, and it would sound cool if you sang in here. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't know what I'm saying. I just don't know. But I was like, I wish I could sing. I mean, I don't know. I think singing, okay, here's the thing. I think nowadays singing is becoming a thing where it's sort of like, it's like maybe if you just have good music behind it, like that's all that matters. You know what I mean? Or like, I don't know. Sometimes like with some music, some people we put out, I'm like, I feel like you could really just do anything and like it just ain't matter, you know? Could definitely build a house. Why are we on about Paul Rudd right now? What is, like, what is, leave Paul Rudd alone. I don't know the Halo theme song. At first I thought they were saying Sing Halo, like by Beyonce. Everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your grace. Baby, I can see your halo. Baby, don't say you can cry. Halo, halo, halo. Why not? Why you give up? Just keep trying. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. You know we gotta keep, yeah. Hey, keep on breathing. Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing and breathing. No, we gotta keep. I don't know why, like, I just. Or, have you guys seen those things, like those AI things that, like, you could, like, literally change how you look like and literally, like, have you seen on, like, TikTok? Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I saw one the other day, and it was, like, a TikTok that someone made, like, an account and was, like, they were, like, what did they say? It was, like, they made a whole fake account. Like, they made this guy, like, look like he was a real TikToker and whatever, and it was, like, this was actually an AI. And I was, like, have you seen those? Hold on. I need to find it. Just keep breathing, 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 breathing. Why is that song stuck in my head? Oh, that's another B song by Ariana, but it wasn't out at the time. She probably had it written though. Oh my god. Genius era, maybe. I don't know. My stomach is so full of chocolate, bro. Yes, thank you. But like I'm saying, like AI with like how you look, AI, I don't know. I mean, is there AI with your voice? I don't know. But like you can make yourself sound so different nowadays that like you literally like you. And I'm not saying it's not deserved, you know what I mean? Like you could just like fucking change how you look and change how you sound or whatever, and you could just be like, you just do your own thing. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I'll be live again tomorrow. Saying how it went. I'm still indecisive if I'm going to my dad's games tomorrow or matches. I kept saying games today, but everyone says matches, I guess. I'm indecisive if I'm going to those. So, and he was saying that like he gonna be out till like 9, and I'm like, well, I have things to do, but I want to be a supportive daughter. What do I do? And also, you saying good luck with the CPR class just reminded me that I have the CPR class, and now I'm panicking. Now I'm sending into another spiral. Yeah, I'm probably going to head off in a little bit as well, get some sleep so I know I'm up tomorrow. I mean, I've been waking up early enough, but I just want to make sure I'm up and ready to go and good to make it to where I need to go because I am nervous. I should have, okay, is this like normal? Like like whenever I have to go places like and be somewhere at a certain time, I like driving there and like making sure I know where it is, and I haven't done that. I did not do that, so I just don't know where it is, and I don't know where I'm going. I'm literally just gonna base it off of like what time my phone tells me, like how far away my phone tells me it is. You know what I mean? Like yeah, I know. It's only 2 hours, okay? My mom has been telling me to say it's only 2 hours. Yeah, get some Chick-fil-A fries or Wendy's afterwards. I do not speak Spanish, but I do want to learn Spanish. I started doing it on Duolingo, like literally like for a good while whenever I started living down here, and then I stopped. After I'm done with my PT class or my CPT class, I think I'll do it. I think I'll actually commit to learning Spanish. I can only commit to certain things, a few things at a time. I need to relax. But how long do you think it would take? How long does it usually take people to become like fluent? I think it takes like really long time and like a lot of commitment and a lot of like everything. But like I've had friends that like change their text on their phone to Spanish, so they just are like, they then just have to like, you know what I'm saying? Like their phone is like in Spanish. So they're like, okay, well, I just have to hope that's what it says, you know what I mean? Or just why is that song stuck in my head now? Why is that song stuck in my head now? Let me look up what all do they do in an in-person CPR AED. Let's see. And never learned. Yeah, I think that's how I'd be too. Or like they watch shows like in Spanish. That's actually, a lot of people I feel like in other countries learn English by watching shows in English. So I actually am considering rewatching Friends in Spanish and seeing if, but like you said, I just feel like I will just be sitting there the whole time like, but if you like force yourself maybe, I don't know. I wish there was like a fucking like a open like Reddit thing or like a YouTube video of like someone, like I'm gonna blog my experience because we just, okay, so it looks like everyone is like working with like one of those like dummy things. I just clicked images. I'll be the first person. I'm obviously not gonna blog it in there, but I feel like I need to talk about what they do because I feel like no one has videos like that, and I am like looking to see like any videos on like that because I'm like, what am I gonna do? Watch videos. Are you saying that because you've done that, or are you saying that because you're assuming they do that? Whoa. Now I'm searching how many people are in a CPR AED class. A very embarrassing. A ratio of 6 to 10 participants to one instructor. Maximum 12 participants. So there's literally not going to be that many people. It's going to be in an intimate setting. In a very intimate setting. I'm scared. But yeah, I'll definitely let you guys know how it goes. I'm so scared. I just don't know. Mommy, what? I also was thinking about like how taking this, I was like, okay, like I feel like it's just a good thing to know. You know what I mean? Like, even besides, like, if I were to be becoming a CPT, it's, like, a good thing to know. You know what I mean? It's a good, like, thing to, like, but you have to get recertified every 2 years, I think, which I understand. I don't know if you have to, like, go in the class each year or just do the online each year, unless someone knows. I mean, smaller. Yeah, but then that, like, means, like, more interaction and like, you know, they ask like an open-ended question and then they're like, they're asking you and, you know, or they'll be like, why are you taking this class and like all this stuff, and it's like, I wish my mom was going with me. My mom said that she would go with me, and then she fucking, like, as soon as I said that there was an online portion she would have to do, she was like, oh. She was like, never mind. I was also afraid that I didn't finish my course because at the end of it, there was no like overall test at the end. And I was like, oh, okay, like I'm done. Okay. And I got an email saying I'm done. And it was like, show this to your instructor tomorrow. And I was like, okay, I mean, okay. It said to print it up and I definitely haven't done that yet. So I actually do need to do that. Do. So scared. 2 hours, but also I'm just like so confused because it's like we already learned everything, but I'm also afraid that like, you know, it's like I'm put on the spot and then like I forget and then like then it looks like I don't know anything and then they're like, oh, we can't certify you, you know what I mean? Like I'm afraid that they'll be like, girl, we can't certify you, and I'm gonna be like, please. Or like, I don't know, like I said, like they're gonna be like, what do you do in this situation? And then I answer wrong. Like I need to restudy the online thing. Why were you floating strapped down to something? What the heck? That's so weird and terrible. What the heck? What the heck? That's so terrible. I'm assuming you were just like helping like for like an example for something? I don't know. That's what I'm gonna assume. That's what I'm gonna assume you're doing. I don't know. But I'm gonna head to sleep. I'm so scared. I have no reason to be. Practicing a save. So you're pretending to be the one to get saved. That's terrible. Like obviously I'm not gonna be in water or anything like that. Like I'm just gonna be in like a fucking t-shirt and leggings, like fucking just chilling in there. I don't know. No, that's terrible. Why? Oh my god. Okay, manifesting real quick. We're manifesting that it's not a bunch of creepy people, weird people. They are normal people. And that the time flies by and it does not feel like 2 hours. And that I get there on time safely and have no trouble finding where it is, because I will shit, scream, cry, and throw up if I don't know where it is. Now I'm gonna head off, get some sleep, and I'll keep you guys updated. I'll let you know. Sit for a while. I know. I feel like that's what most of it's gonna be. I feel like it's like, yeah, some of it's gonna be hands-on, but a lot of it is gonna be like just listening and whatever. I don't know. I'll be fine. Okay, I'll see you guys on the other side. Next time you see me, I'll be CPR, AED, first aid certified. But yeah, I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm literally gonna lay in my bed and pass out. Like, I've already done everything. I need to brush my teeth, actually. That's such a lie. I just want to lay down and go to sleep. Imagine being able to do that. Couldn't be me. Bottomless fries at Red Robin. Okay. I love them. Go get them. They're so good. Okay, I will be live tomorrow. If there's any changes, go follow Taylor Lang Live for any updates and all that stuff on TikTok and Instagram. And as always, I forgot to say this last live. So terrible. As soon as I clicked the end, I was like, stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and stay spooky in this wonderful month of October. Now, hope you have a wonderful Sunday. Relax, breathe, and manifest for me that I don't cry in my CPR class. I should be fine, though. I have to brush my teeth. Brush your teeth. Go brush your teeth before bed. This is your reminder to do that. Save those chompers. I don't know why I did that. Okay. I'm so scared. Okay. Have a good rest of your night. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. Thank you guys for hanging out with me for the whole time, or if it's just for a little bit. And yeah. Peace out. Love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow on here, 8 o'clock-ish. 8, 9-ish. I don't know. It's been leaning towards 9 o'clock recently because of my class. Okay. Peace out. Love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. TikTok, Instagram, and on live. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.